they see where they are and they see where they want to go. They want to get out of that play-in. Anybody wants to get out of that play-in. And so,
Well,
yeah.
they should know that they can, because
Oh, yeah.
7 games left and you're a game and a half out of sixth, dude. That's
No, you're a
completely
full game out of 6. Not even a game and a half.
just one.
You are a full game behind who you are.
And you still play the Pelicans again?
And you play the Pelicans again, and you play the Kings again, so you can stave them off. They know what they have to do. Let me pull up the standings one more time. Yes. So the Suns right now are 8.5 games back from first. The Mavs are 7.5 games back from first. So we are now a game behind the Mavs and the Pels, who are both at 5 and 6. So, yeah, I mean, they know where they're at. They know the grounds that they can gain. It's very crucial that they start winning these games, especially the games that you play in your own conference, which after the Cavaliers will be the rest of your schedule moving forward. This is the last team that you're playing from the Eastern Conference. After that, it's all West Conference teams moving forward for the remaining 6 games after this. So win this game, gain some ground, then take care of your business the rest of the way. You're good. You're in good shape.
It's pretty remarkable, man. I think the fear was you can't screw up these games in the last stretch because you'll get buried. But the West being so tough, everybody else is taking licks around along the way too.
Well, yeah. Who was your boy Stephen A? They were talking about. He's like, it's the West Coast Conference, bro. Like someone's got to lose. The West Coast is stacked like that. I remember seeing somebody saying like, "Hey, man, the Celtics have, I can't remember what their win total is, 59 or whatever, and the team below them would be in the same position than we are, or close to it, right? Like it's wild how competitive the Western Conference is, that somebody has to be 7-8, you know what I mean, and be in that play-in, and it's going to be a lot of good veteran teams that you think shouldn't be there, but it's so stacked that they're going to be there. And I'm just saying, as a fan, I don't want to be there because I want to better our chances by actually getting there, so you don't have to worry about the play-in, because anything can happen in these play-in games, because once again, this entire Western Conference is so talented. You can't just expect to win against the Kings. You can't just expect to win against the Lakers or the Golden State Warriors. They're well coached and they have veteran players too. So you know what I mean? So it's like it is like almost you have to win these games and get into that 6th and 5th seed. That's just how I feel this team needs to. That's how their mentality needs to be. That's how they need to approach it, and I think that's what they're going to do.
Once again, and we're going from topic to topic here. It's perfect timing. So do you believe, and everybody in the comments, do you believe, will the Suns avoid the play-in? Because a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I would have said, no, we are officially about to be a play-in team. But I'm back on the edge. I'm back over on the other side of the fence. I actually think we're going to avoid the play-in and be that 6th seed. And I think that we should be very happy with that, all things considered.
Yes. All right. Once again, to reiterate my point I made before, I don't mean to go back to that. The Milwaukee Bucks have 47 wins. They're 47-28. The Milwaukee Bucks would be the 4th seed in the West, and they're number 2. The Cavaliers are the 3rd seed with 46 wins. They would be in the 6th to 7th seed with us. So that's what I'm saying, how the East is stacked. The Orlando Magic is 4. They have 44 wins. The Knicks have 44. Pacers have 43. They would all be in the play-in situation if they were in the West Coast. So that's the point I'm trying to make, is this West Conference is ridiculously talented. Now, will the Suns avoid the play-in tournament? They have to. I think they should. And they control their own destiny. They really do. We talked about how awful this schedule coming up is and how hard it's going to be, and they have the hardest remaining schedule yet. You can look at it and be scared of that schedule, right? You can also look at it and say, well, we play all the teams that are ahead of us. We can make up ground. It depends on which mentality this team's going to take in approaching the schedule. It's oh my gosh, this is such a tough schedule, or hey, we have an opportunity to really take it to these dudes and make up ground. We're playing the Clippers, we're playing the Pelicans, we're playing the Kings again. Let's make up some ground and take care of business.
It almost feels like back in high school, I would let my grades slip in a class, I'll go through certain stages, and I feel like the Suns are in that stage of like, look, I'm not getting an A in this class. That's settled and done with. All right. I'm not getting home court advantage. I'm going to just focus my energy on the final. I'm going to focus my energy on these last couple of things. I'll get a C and I'll get into college.
C plus at best. And you're playing.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're already to that point. So I'm not.
Yeah, I didn't turn in my homework, but if I just ace this final in these exams, I'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm smart enough. I'm a good test taker. Like that's the mentality that they're taking. They're, and that's going to have to be good enough. I think it's been done before. It's not always the 1. It's not always the 2. Hell, we've been the 1. We've been the 2. We've been the 4 seed. What did it get us in the playoffs? Nada.
Well, like I said, the prime example would be the Lakers last year.
There you go. They turned it on at the right time. I mean, they just couldn't get it done.
I mean, they faced the same team that we faced, right? They faced the same team that we faced in the West, and just got dominated. But yeah, that the Lakers did the exact same thing, and they took care of business, and they ended up in the Western Conference Finals. So I mean, look, I know it sounds like we are trying to, I'm not gonna say make excuses, or be too positive. I know that's a lot of criticism that certain Suns content creators are getting nowadays of you're being too positive about this team. They should be dominating, but we're just looking at it in reality. Like, this is what this team's got to do. Get out of that play-in, take care of your business in the playoffs. You can make a run. Depends on who you match up in that first round. Right now, if you make the 6th seed, you'd be playing OKC. Now that's a little trippy because
don't want that.
Don't want that, but that's just the position that you put yourself in. So get out of the play-in, take care of your business, and just see what it's like moving forward. Because anything can happen in the playoffs, because it's not just a 1 game and you're done. You're playing a 7-game series. So just get there, get it done. We'll see what happens. And I'm sure, like you said, that's what this team's doing. They're taking that exact mentality.